Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back for another recording session. Now I traded out this quest in the hopes for something better that would give me more than 40 gold, and I got something that would give me more than 40 gold, win 5 tavern brawls. So that kinda sucks. I have said before, and I'll say it again, I don't like these win 5 tavern brawls. But fortunately, for the other quests, I just have to play 30 minions that cost 2 or less and win 3 games of any class. So that means it will be pretty easy. We have a new Tavern Brawl anyway, so we're gonna have to play at least once. Let's see, Clockwork Card Dealer. Tinkertown Gnomes are testing their prototype cardbot, Optimatron. The card you draw on turn 1 will cost 1 card. If you have one on turn 2, a 2 cost. Let's see. On turn 2, a 2 cost card. So, I imagine what this indicates to me is that I should just play as something that would have very high cards. Which character has very high cards? The hunter, maybe? Let's see. Let's see. Let's just try this. This. What am I doing? That's the wrong way to start. Start over here. This. I'm not even really looking, I'm just filling up a deck with the, well, Cro-Magnus would help, wouldn't it? Probably shouldn't be playing him. Nobody plays him anymore. So let's try to balance this out a little bit instead of just having an insane card. We'll take a couple explosive traps, a couple bear traps, and a freezing trap, I suppose. Because that would be good to have, wouldn't it? Maybe take the freezing trap out and put in Unleash the Hounds. Well, so as far as my understanding of this deck, that's what you should do. Because why not? You want the vast majority of your cards to be as high as possible. Of course, this does bring about an interesting thing. On top of my Hearthstone deck tracker messing up.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for
if we get to turn 10,
begin.
Then if we get to turn 10, then we are in a weird position, aren't we? So I assume these, I guess, are gonna just cost their normal cost. Yeah, if we're at turn past turn 10, we can't play any card.
I don't have enough mana.
This doesn't make any sense. Maybe what they were trying to say, and they explained it just terribly, is that on turn 4, all of these will cost 4. now that I have 5, I would have to wait till turn 5. This isn't making any sense at all. I don't even understand what this thing's supposed to be doing. But apparently, whatever mistake I've made is... Let's see. I only have one Unleash the Hound, so we'll just go ahead and end the turn here.
Fine, I'll heal.
I'm not seeing that he's benefiting from this either. My whole deck is just full of cards I can't play. At least it seems like they have some cards they can play. All kinds of spells with the mage deck, that's pretty typical. Finally my bear trap gets activated. I'm just confused. I am not seeing this Tavern Brawl do anything. I think our mutual confusion as to what this thing really was supposed to do has come about in such a weird way.
Done.
So I have 7. I'll have maybe 8 cards on the 7th turn. If I play 1 card, I guess I would have 7 at that time, but none of that means anything.
Job's done.
Yeah, that didn't help. So I'll have 8 cards on the 8th turn. So what? Does that mean whatever card I have will cost 8? How does that even help? You can't even use that on the first turn, because on the first turn you're always going to have 3 cards. So maybe if you could play 2 cards.
Fine, I'll heal.
Or is it you have to have just like 1 cards? There we go. 8 on the 8th and nothing is happening. Excuse me. Inspire, restore 2 health. Alright, so just to save my own skin, I have to kill that guy. If I win here, it has nothing whatsoever to do with this Tavern Brawl. This is just a straight game. This is incredibly confusing. They don't explain themselves at all. They need more text. Just write it clearly and plainly. Don't give me this. Let's see. Whenever an enemy minion dies, summon a leper gnome. I think that's a pretty good system. I think that'll work pretty well. So this one I think is the one I would probably want to play. It's Ice Hell. This one will let me kill this guy, allowing Ragnaros here to go straight for the face.
Icky!
Someone's out on you.
Destroy all of the other minions and discard your hand. No thank you. How about we do this
Behold
instead?
the might of Stormwind! Explosions! More explosions!
How about we do that?
Explosions! More explosions!
I suppose Nefarian is the next one that I'd want to play, because that'll give me a couple spells that might be helpful.
Mage, you should be more careful when you play with magic.
Give me a big hug!
So, I have to assume this player just was as confused as to me as I was as far as... This is cool. This will certainly save me.
You win.
Tinkertown Gnomes are testing a prototype card bot, Optimatron. This card you draw on turn 1 will be a 1-cost card if you have one. Oh! Okay, so this needs to be corrected then. We know, let's see, we'll just delete this. We'll stick with the 100 run. So we effectively know what card we're gonna get. Which means actually, let's go back and start with the mage, because the mage will work better this time. On the first turn, we're gonna get one of these, so we only need one of these. On the second turn, or we could do one of these. Yeah, let's do one of these. On the second turn, we're gonna do this. Is that what we want to play? No, we'll take that instead. On the third turn, we get to pick. What does effigy do? Whenever a friendly minion dies, summon a random friendly of the same cost. A duplicate. Or let's see. Mirror entity. Alright. So on the fourth turn, we want this. On the fifth turn, we probably want this. On the sixth turn, this. 7th turn this. So then we have to put everything else as an 8th turn. Or more. Let's see. 8th turn this. And then 9th turn. Ideally, we would want. Let's see. Probably this one. And then 10th turn this one. So, effectively, if I could play right now, I would absolutely get these cards in this row. Of course, I have a problem with that. Now, I can't just go with those cards. So I've got to fill this out somewhere, somehow. So we'll start filling in the back side of our deck for a crazier move. And I suppose we can double the things we already have, because there's no there's really no reason why you wouldn't be able to do that. So since I chose Mana Worm, I'll take 2 of those. And since I chose, what did I choose? That, I'll take 2 of those. And then I don't think I took the ice barrier. What did I take? The mirror image. I'll take 2 mirror images. And then fireball, I'll definitely take 2 of those. Okay, so at least I think I've figured out how this works now. So maybe the other player did know how this thing worked and they just somehow got overwhelmed by my overpowered deck. Which might very well be the case. I might be better off going back to a deck full of super powerful creatures. Generally speaking, I wonder if I could get away with that just playing on
Jaina versus
ranked
Luther.
and casual.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
So there's really no reason to keep these big ticket things. First turn, we draw the Mana Worm.
Job's done.
No surprise there. I really don't have enough spells to power up the Mana Worm. This is basically stacking your deck. You know what you're gonna draw. Second turn, deal 4 damage to a minion. Go ahead and hit this guy in the face in the turn. So this is gonna be a face for face thing. Third turn, mirror entity. I knew it was gonna be there. So this is like a perfect optimization of
Put this apple on your head.
of your deck. So fourth turn is deal 6 damage. We'll do that.
Job's done.
And then your turn. It's just my best 4 mana card versus his best 4 mana card. And it would change a little bit depending on which character he deal 4 damage. There we go.
Job's done.
Ah man, I could have probably just done 4 to the face. I probably have enough damage set up. Well, I could. Could have just defeated him. Deal 2 damage to all enemy minions and freeze them. That's good because the next one we're gonna do is gonna be Flame Strike. He's gonna really regret this. He's gonna really regret this. No! Darn it.
Job's done.
Screwed up. Flame Strike was my 7.
The might of Stormwind.
Now I'm really regretting this. Oh goodness. Goodness. And I've got 8, so I know it's not gonna be Flame Strike I draw. I've eliminated the opportunity to Flame Strike. I've lost.
Well played.
Let's see, if I could have done 10 more damage, I still would have been maybe 1 short.
Let's get moving.
Because I could have done the Flame Strike to his face once, I think. Maybe twice.
For duty.
Not the Flame Strike, but the Fire Blast. If I could have done it twice to his face and done him and attacked with that 7, it might have worked out. Play a minion that costs 2 or less. So, do I need this spell, this spell, this spell, this spell? Let's go look at the 6s here. Can I not do something better than that? No, that's the only 6 I have. And then we've got to get rid of the 7s. I want Flame Strike to definitely be an option. And then 8 and above we'll keep. So I've just got to get 4 more increase things. So if we want the Mana Worm first, which we do, we have to, we'll take a couple of these 2s and then 3 here. Let's see. We'll take those. Okay. Try that again. So that adds a couple more spells in the lower level, so there will be some slight randomness in this deck, where 50% chance we'll get one spell, 50% chance we'll get a different spell on that turn. Otherwise, until the past the 10th turn,
You asked
we
for it.
won't get the other card. Which, okay, so do I want to keep a second Mana Worm? Maybe I do. Because we don't have to play what we're going to play. So, 3, 4. We'll try and get all the others to be big ticket ones. But, yeah. So I'm going second. I can play 2 Mana Worms. That'll get me well into what I want. Yeah, perfect. We play one. We play this, which activates it. I don't. Some spells call the coin a spell. Some things don't, and activate another. So he could kill himself, either attacking this one or he could attack this one.
I can ease your pain.
He chose poorly. I deal 4 damage to a random minion. We'll play that. Either one kills him. I could have potentially done that, but I'll leave that alone. Looks like we're gonna have a good result here. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna get that other quest done with this deck. So the meek shall inherit the earth type stuff. That was the wrong card to play. Because now I can do this. He is down for the count. I can't see him recovering from this. Not with the deck I've built. Going second certainly helped. Fire Blast plus this, he's down. I can just play Fire Blast. I could transform a minion if I had to, and I could eventually summon that on the 9th turn. Or I could just do this in 3 turns.
From the void I come.
Here we go. We could deal 4 damage, or we could deal 6 damage. This card is actually less valuable in this scenario than this. Because it never would become cheaper. So that's 2 Tavern Brawls, and win 2 games of any class. Let's play one more time. We might very well get 1 quest done in this recording session. Recording sessions have gotten shorter, which is good. It's helping me stay on track as far as how far ahead I want to be on Hearthstone, and it's making these episodes, I think, more bearable for me. So without the coin, there's really nothing I can do. I just have to follow and trust my laid out plans.
You shall not pass.
I could do 1 damage to all minions, or I could do 4 damage to a random minion. Which would be better? 4 damage to a random minion. Now it would be kinda sucky if I got this again. But that's alright. I didn't. The polymorph boar is not very useful in this. This gets down to like playing a chess game or something where you're just planning several moves ahead. A lot more than
Are open.
I think I normally would. Almost certainly. Right. Deal 1 damage to everybody, or deal 6 damage, or transform this into a 4-2 boar with charge. So do I just want to kill?
What to do?
Yeah,
What
let's
to
do this, and then kill this, and then attack with this, and end the turn. That works pretty well.
Embrace the void.
Someone call the doctor.
Oh, that's gonna hurt him. Oh, it hurt me. Interesting. Deal 4 damage. Or charge it to a 4-2 boar. Or deal 1 damage to everybody. I could do these 2 spells. So since it's likely he's gonna kill this guy, if I killed a couple more I might have been able to play that card, but alright. I think that works well. He loses his ability. I did 1 damage to kill his other guy, so he can attack this guy but he'll die. If he doesn't attack, deal damage to all enemy minions and freeze them. Deal 4 damage here. So it'd kill 2 people, making this still not playable.
Job's done.
Let's just go ahead and end the turn that way, I guess. See, I don't see a point in killing a 4-2 to bring about a 4-4. Well, he's got a couple of those, so he's turned it around a little bit. Alright. Deal 4 damage to all minions.
In the light's name.
Flame strike. Next turn, we bring out Ursa, I suppose. Replace your hero with Ragnaros the Filer. Show him way. That would give me at least 2 more health than what I have. Darn, he had to silence it to save himself. Destroy all other minions and discard your hand. Well, I'm not ready to play that.
Job's done.
So there's this other card that is a 4 mana that will give you 10 mana crystals and make you discard your entire hand. I suppose you'd want to play that on your 9th turn and then play this on your 10th turn. Oh, this was ridiculous! That's unfair. That's a well played, unfair cheatery thing. He took control of both of my super strong things. Nightmare. How did he get Nightmare? I guess you just gave it to him. So how many games was that? Let's see. Well, it's 36 minutes. I think that's good enough. Let's open the pack and then that we won and then call this a recording. Okay, we got an epic. Great. Is any of that new to me? Or is it all just going into the dust? Some of it's new. Obviously. Let's see. We have a Sword of Justice. Apparently we never had that before. Yeah, actually I didn't. Good. That's one I actually wanted too. We have a second Silence, which, wow, I'm surprised we didn't have that. And then Perdition's Blade, second one of those. And I have a second Rampage. And I have a second Cruel Taskmaster. Some of these cards have apparently I got at some other point. I must have opened another pack at some point and not looked at them. A second Mana Wraith? I swear I've had 2 Mana Wraiths before. Maybe the game is having some trouble here. A second that guy. I'm confused. I am confused because I could swear I have had those before. But maybe I did only have one of them. No way. Not on the Mana Wraith. That cannot be true because the Mana Wraith was my very first deck. And I had 2 of them because I love to destroy people with it and make them take forever to summon things. So yeah, that thing's a little bugged, but who cares, I guess. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.